because this is the first one that we've actually found that we can identify in a life zone that is Earth size. Now in the previous picture that I showed you, so let me back it up, I've got a red tint on there because it does appear to be a little bit red. That doesn't really mean much. It could be a distortion, but they're picking up, spectrographically they are picking up a little bit of red on it. But again, we don't have to have blue water. Their water may be red. We really don't know, and they can still support life. So the reality of all this is that the exoplanets, from what I've told you, they're everywhere. Some may be Earth-like, some may not. But we have trillions and trillions of planets. And you've got to ask yourself, if they are Earth-like, what could live on these planets? The short answer is that anything that lives on Earth could live on these planets. The longer answer is that very unlikely anything on another planet is going to resemble anything on Earth, because the slightest changes and slightest differences dictate the type of life any planet will have. We may have the most bizarre creatures, or we may go back to science fiction, and we may have any number of things that we've dreamed up in our science fiction movies, and they may really be out there.
Well, they would still have to get that chicken from Earth.
That's right, that's right. Just your imagination is the limit. Or the fact is, they may look just like us. If it's the same conditions, same star, they may be just like us. The life that develop is going to depend, and you need to remember this, the gravity of the parent star, how heavy you are on that star, the brightness and the energy that's coming from the star, the color, remember? And we'll talk about that just briefly. Gravity of the planet, the chemical composition of your atmosphere. You're not going to be the same kind of person if you're breathing different air. You're going to be a different creature. The climate and weather, the water, the purity, the amount of it, the color of it, the availability of this life force energy that we've been talking about. Now use your imaginations here. Let's use your right brain. Look at this world. This is just an artist's rendering. Look at this world right here. And just imagine for a minute that it has life. Just assume it's got life. Now, these are clouds, and we know now that, like on Jupiter, some of Jupiter's moons, there may be life forms like jellyfish that can actually move through heavy atmospheres. So don't disregard that. But look at that, and what would you think that life would look like? Would it look like life here on Earth? I don't think there's a chance. I don't think any life that we would find there would look anything like, resemble any of the species, the billions of species that we have here on this planet. So it would likely be different. Ask yourself these questions. What color would your skin be if the sun was blue? These are serious questions. I mean, really, what color would your skin be? Think about it for just a minute. It wouldn't be the same color. What if the gravity of the Earth was 10 times what it is right now? We would obviously, would we walk slower? Would we have